Hey guys, it's the One Piece TCG fan. Welcome to the channel. Got another rank game for you here today. Looks like I'm the host. Let's go ahead and make a room, and we'll see who we get. I'm a green Zoro main. Here's a look at the deck list. And today we are going up against a Mihawk. Ooh, a rough matchup this one. I will go first, and we'll see what we get. Okay, so Zoro, Mihawk, Zoro, Kuina. I know this is an awkward keep, but we're gonna go and keep this. We'll pass. Now, usually, against a 6K leader, you don't want to really use the Mihawk and Zoro combo because you need to attach so much Dawn to attack in. But Mihawk runs a lot of bricks, and being able to counter out of a single 8K swing off of something like a Tashigi on the 5 Dawn turn, maybe not as useful as getting out of 3 6K swings. So we're going to give it a shot and see how it plays out. This is something I've kind of been thinking about, so we'll see if it works. So we'll go ahead and Zoro here. We'll go 7 at 6. Okay, he takes. And we'll pass. So now on the next turn, even on 5 Dawn, it'll be 2 to Mihawk, 1 to Zoro, and then another 2 on Zoro. Okay, we'll take this first 6. We get a Grandpa 2K out of it. Okay, he's going to swing 6K here. I think we're going to go and not go down too much here. Okay, so this is kind of the turn I was thinking about a lot in the matchup. Now, if this was a Perona, that would have been ideal. Everyone swings 6 and we still get a search. But that is not the case here, so we're going to still go for it anyways. Here's a 6 at life. Although actually, this kick was pretty annoying, right? Okay, gives us the 1K there. Yeah, I think we actually need to kind of take care of this. Can't let him get a free rest every turn. Okay, and then we'll do 1 8K swing here. Okay, and he takes... Oh, a potential trigger? Huh, I don't know what card they play that has triggers. Alright. So I imagine we get a 2 swing Perona into the Kuina, and unfortunately we don't have a 2K to save it easily, which does suck. But on the next turn, I think we might actually try setting up another Zoro. Maybe we set up the Smoker instead. So going to 7, we would have 8 Dawn left. 7, rest 5, activate Smoker main, go to 3, and our Mihawk wouldn't swing. Or we could put down the Zoro on 7, play with 5 Dawn. Okay, I like this. He's using Dawn to kill Kuina. We're okay with that. And now on 5, does he play the Tashigi? He hasn't been able to find a coffin boat stage, which is pretty nice for us. Okay, so he's going to do the Perona here. Of course, yeah, this Perona is really annoying. He's going to do a 7K swing at life. We will take this. Okay, so what comes out on 5 if we let this go? Or if you try and kill this? Or do we set up the Smoker Smoker effect, get back 3, kill the Perona, and then go 8 at face. Yeah, I think that's at least a play we can do. Let's give it a try. We'll kill the small Perona. There's no way he counters out of this, right? Okay. Okay, he's going to DMG and counter out there. Alright, so let's see what happens. Now we're out of 2Ks. We've only had one so far. So these swings are quite annoying. 6 and 6. He searches for another Perona, and with 7 up, he could find himself a Shanks, I believe. That would be really bad right now. And finds himself another Kiku here. There's the Shanks, pretty annoying. Who is he gonna rest? The Smoker or the Zoro? Zoro seems far more annoying, yeah. And unfortunately, we don't really have the counter to save this out of 2 to 6K swings. In fact, he may even attach a Dawn and go for a 7K swing. We let it go. I think he's trying to decide if he goes 6 or 7. Yeah, we'll go and take this. No trigger here. And now this is beautiful because we can freeze both of these. And we find ourselves a Tashiki as well. Okay, so this is pretty nice. We get to do everything that we want here. So we'll kill the Perona on the way. We'll freeze these two. In fact, might actually save the Tashigi. I just swing 9 into the Shanks. Let him give me some cards to save it. Go 11 at face, and then we'll freeze the rest. Right? I think that sounds like a pretty good plan. Okay, so we'll go 11 into 9 here on the Shanks. I imagine he'll give us a 2K and a 1K. I guess maybe he's bricked up a little bit. He's having a hard time deciding. Or maybe he's... Actually, he's still in blocker step. So, oh, okay. Now he's in counter step here. Okay. So he went and used the counter event there. Let's see. Now we'll do the Smoker 6 at face. Okay, it gives us a 2K for that. Now we'll go 11 at 6. I imagine he'll take this. Yep. Okay, what is he playing that has triggers? That's... and we'll go in and freeze these two. And we'll pass. Now, it would be nice if we had a 2K in hand here, but depending on how much he tries to swing into the Smoker for, we might have to just let it go. But he could Law and Beppo here, rest the Mihawk, then go up to an 8K leader. but then he wouldn't have any Dawn for events. Then maybe we can kill the Shanks on the way? Potentially, I guess we'll see. Now that's the one thing, for those of you getting into the game, Law and Beppo requires 2 characters to be rested for your leader to get the plus 2k. And so Law and Beppo on play rests something. And so if you don't have any rested characters and they don't have a Shanks on board that can be rested to rest something, then you can kind of play around Law and Beppo. The only thing is you're not going to have a board that's swinging, which kind of sucks. But just something to think about. Yep, so there he goes. Does the Law and Beppo, freezes this. Now he's going to be a 8k leader. And I imagine he's going to... Oh, okay, he's going 8 at face here. 3 Dawn up. Oh, okay, he did the Perona, sure. Actually, yeah, in retrospect, I should have kept the Smoker not attacking that last turn. Because we played into the Law and Beppo this way, right? Because he couldn't have Law and Beppo'd if we had both of these characters up. But it is what it is, too late now. We'll go and take here. Okay, we got a 2k out of that. So now as a 8k leader, it's very easy for him to defend 2 12k swings, and our Smoker can't do anything anymore. Our Mihawk is frozen, and we don't have any blockers, so life seems pretty dire here. Let's see. Can we defend out of... Okay, I think the only value we get from this body is here. And then I think we need at least the Shanks to die. Although I guess... what 5 body could come out? I mean, I guess we could play another Perona and freeze... Or you could play a Tashigi as well, right? This Tashigi would be an 8k swing. So yeah, I don't know if we want to deal with that. Okay, so I think our best chance at this point, given... Can he... Let's see. 1 event gets him to 13. 1 event gets him to 13, a 2k, and a 1k. Or just 2 events. And then we just die on the clapback. So maybe 2 12s was better? 1 12 would be 1 event, another 12 would be another event, and we would use all our Dawn in a card. Now I think it's just better to just try... But ultimately, I don't think we're going to be able to get out of any of this because, let's see, if he splits this up between Perona and Mihawk, it'd be an 11 and 11 swing. So we can do 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. We get out of 1. We can't get out of the other. And then the Law and Beppo just kills us. So I think no matter what happens here, we're just kind of dead. Yep, 1 event, a 2k and a 1k, or just another event. Yep, just 2 events is all it took. Then we'll go 8 at 15 at lead. We'll just call it a game here. Yeah, this is a very, very difficult matchup. 11. Yeah, we'll just go and take this all here. Yeah, very difficult matchup. I guess, yeah, the Perona being able to freeze, this is probably the biggest issue, I think. 17 into 5. GG. Yeah, he got us. Yeah, very difficult matchup. Perona, Shanks, Law and Beppo. I mean, basically, the turn prior, we had one chance. Okay, so what was his hand? He had, at the time we were going for lethal, he had one brick in life. And he had, this was his last life, right? So if we would have not swung with the smoker, kept 2 up, and he didn't do Law and Beppo, I could have swung. No, I still couldn't have killed the Shanks. That's the issue. If we can't kill the Shanks and we couldn't freeze him again, then he would basically just attack, rest 1, play Law and Beppo, rest the other, and then it's more or less the same difference. Yeah. Unless you can kill the Shanks, you can't play around Law and Beppo. We could have played around for 1 turn, but let's see, what was the other 5 body? So he could have played down another Perona or a Carrot to freeze. Although I guess the Carrot's not as bad if that's what happened. Maybe we should have swung into the Perona a couple of turns earlier. Yeah, there's a lot to think about in this matchup. There's so many things that they have access to. But I do think initially going wide is a good idea. Just because, I mean, if they're gonna, try and save themselves using an event for a 6k swing at 6, I'm okay with that. Draining their hand size overall is basically a good thing. Man, this is a very tough matchup. I'm gonna have to give it a lot more thought, but at the very least, I did get to see my I know you're strong, so I'll go all out freeze kind of in action. It definitely helped us a little bit there. Learned a lesson. I mean, even as I was discussing how to play around Law and Beppo, I did the wrong things. So something to keep in mind. But hopefully you all learned something today. It's a very difficult match. Hopefully I can learn to play this one better. All right. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye-bye.